My name's Sheila Barker, and I joined Friends First when I was 57. The reason I joined, it was a little strange in that I read a copy of the Church of England newspaper, and on the front cover there was a couple who had met through Friends First, and they were both vicars in the Church of England. At the time I joined Friends First, I was a widow. My husband had died in an accident, a road accident, and I was on my own, and I felt very lonely. I worked for the local church, the local Anglican church, as a parish assistant and the music director of the church as well. And my husband died just a few days before he was due to be ordained as a full-time minister. So it was a very, very difficult time, and afterwards I felt very lonely for a number of years. And when I saw this couple on the front of the Church Times, something made me look at how they'd met through Friends First, and I decided to go on their website and have a look how they functioned. I wasn't very keen on agencies that brought people together, but when I looked at the way that Friends First operated, I felt a bit comfortable with it, and so I decided to join on an impulse. That was very, very quick. So that very evening I paid my subscription, or whatever it was, and I joined. I knew that God would lead me and guide me, and I needn't worry about things really. And if he had somebody for me, then he would lead me to that person. I had no real fears about going through Friends First, because they were there to help, and I felt I could speak to somebody if I needed to put my fears at rest, and I felt very comfortable with it. The second lot of profiles I received, I read them through, and again I thought, shall I or shan't I? But then I saw one particular person on the profile, and it said that he came from Sheffield. And as I came from Sheffield too, I got a little interested. But as I read down the profile, and it said, doesn't like jewellery, doesn't like makeup, and I thought, he sounds a very dour character, I'm not so sure I'm very interested. But sometimes we don't get a really clear picture from a few words in a profile. So I decided that I would send a little text message to this man, which I did. And I just sent a text message to say, I have received your a profile, and I'm interested in getting in touch with you. So I sent off my text message, and I got a text message back. And the rest, they say, is history, because we phoned one another, and the first conversation that we had lasted nearly 2 hours. I suppose we were very unique in one sense, because we knew so many of the same people, and it was amazing how the people that Keith knew in Sheffield, I'd known when I lived in Sheffield many years previously, and one of his friends was one of my late husband's friends, so it was quite an opportunity. We met, and we eventually got engaged and married. And I guess the thing about going this way was that I needn't rush, I needn't feel guilty. I felt it was God's hand in it all. He was leading and guiding me in the right way, and I was happy with the support and the help that I got. I was also happy with the way that the profiles were sent to me, and then I was given the option whether or not to get in touch. There was no pressure, and I know that each person that was on the profile that I received was a Christian, and for me that was very, very important, because I'd been in Christian work all my life and loved God with all my heart, and I needed to meet someone who felt the same, and I met Keith.